That's how I do it. Hey guys. I can't be like more disgusting than y'all. So I'm not sure how to top this. I once broke my leg on the stage. That's not funny, but it really hurt. Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Cool. I like that the comics outnumber whoever you guys are. I have jokes, I'll tell jokes, it's cool. So I recently realized I should stop calling my brother a motherfucker. So now I just call him. No, I don't call him anymore, it's okay. I'm from Maryland. I lived in Oakland for a little while. They found a human head in the recycling plant 2 blocks from my house in Oakland, which is fucked up because that shit's compostable. That's okay. I'm a rapist. I spit raps. I have a problem right now. Some of the stuff I wanted to do, you guys already did. You're very cutting edge, or I'm a hack, either way. I don't know which. That's okay. So I moved to Portland. Your set was really funny.
Thank you.
I moved to Portland and I found out I had a 6 cents in my bank account. I love my wife so much. She puts up with a lot. She's on tour with me. Any comic knows you're not supposed to go on tour with your wife because of the hoochies. But my wife is amazing. Like, she literally gets more beautiful every day. And had I known that, I would have waited to marry her. That's okay. She used to have these long dreads, and she cut them. I didn't want her to, but she's even more beautiful. I'm cutting off her arms and legs next. So my mother's a blind dwarf. Really, I'm a depressive comic. I hate irony. My mother she's legally blind, which is cool, because I'd hate to see her get arrested for being blind.
That's funny.
Thank you. So my friend dated this blind guy. It didn't work out, they broke up. I told her, well, at least he's easy to avoid. She was like, I know. She'd already thought about it. All right, let's get serious. So everyone gets all upset about pedophilia, but I don't see what the big deal is. Like there's some comics who talk about pot all the time. They talk about marijuana all the time, and then people smoke them out after shows. I talk about pedophilia constantly, and no one introduces me to their kids after sets. It's a double standard. That's not cool. It's okay. I feel like I should really focus and get into it. But this motherfucker here, he's the shit. He hooked me up with martinis. He had to go to other towns to make a martini. Apparently no one orders martinis here. He went across the street, ordered a martini, came back, and gave it to me. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate that. It's cool. I have a problem, but I was torn. I was like, I am torn. That's what I said. I'm torn between alcoholism and a job. So I compromised and became a comic. And I don't know, I want to be a professional comic. How funny is he? He feeds his family. He's hilarious. People just look at me and they assume I'm on drugs. They're right, but it's rude. I used to be really into drugs until I got into rotating fans. I know, it's like, you gotta make decisions in life, it's okay. I chose to be a failure. We went on tour. I'm on tour with my wife, like I said. And we had to go on tour because she'd never been to a Waffle House. And now she's going to meet my parents. We're going to find out who's ashamed of who. I already know. Like, my parents think I'm a failure, but I know I am. I like you guys. You're super great. This is a good show. No one played the drums the whole show. I was waiting. Satisfying. To step away from drugs for a second, I'm going to be at the Bamboo Lounge with Sean in a couple days. Maybe you'll be there too. I'm headlining at the Comedy Parlor on Friday. They tried to cancel my show. They were like, out of town comics never really bring a crowd. I was like, no, I'm different. I'm a liar. We're still on, it's cool. Okay, let's focus. I'm gonna give you guys a good show. Hey guys. Yeah. So did you ever think that pedophiles are the original hipsters? No? Like, we can all agree, like, Hitler did a mean thing. It's true. But isn't it better that we live in a world where he stopped painting these awful paintings? Like, maybe one day somebody will invent a time machine and I can smoke all my weed twice. You guys, I wish I could teleport. I wouldn't be here. I'm glad you appreciate that. A lot of places I go, they get their feelings hurt because of that joke. It's not right. It's okay. I grew up in Maryland. Maryland's boring. It's not interesting. That's it. You guys, I got some complaints. Can I complain a little? Oh, Obama ruined the dreams of black children. I wanted to be the first black president. Fuck that. Like, I didn't grow up with my father. That's fine. He has other kids, and they grew up with him. But sometimes they get cocky, you know? Like Father's Day rolls around, and my younger sister will post, like, I got the greatest father in the world. That's cool, but you could share. That's fucked up. All right, make some noise if you got a big vagina. No, I gotta work on my crowd work. I did a show the other day where this woman, she got really excited when I said that, but I think it's just because she didn't pay for the show. She was in the other half of the room. She was trying to ease in. We don't have that problem because no one paid for this shit. Yes. So who's paying for my drinks? All right. Make some noise if you like marijuana. Yeah. Make some noise if you want to smoke me out. Hilarious. All right, that's cool. So, my stepdad lent me some money for this tour, and I was like, I'm gonna pay you back. That shit's hilarious. So, have you heard about the woman who was born with no vagina? It's a true story. Look it up. What's the point of that? Apparently, there was a Japanese woman who snuck into this guy's closet. He didn't know for 8 months she was living in his closet. Is that not the American dream? You can YouTube, there's a Mexican with two dicks. That doesn't need a punchline, that's hilarious. Thank you. You guys, I was living in this house with a bunch of people. I had some housemates. It could be frustrating, like, I don't know if you ever lived with a bunch of housemates. Like, there's usually that one who leaves the dishes in the sink, and like, no matter how hard you scrub, the resentment just builds up in the body. I had this one housemate who would leave loogies in the sink. That was me. That was nasty, that was disgusting. And I had one housemate who had brain damage. He kept forgetting why this joke is funny. No matter how often I would tell it, I told it all the time. He never laughed, he didn't think it was funny. You guys must have brain damage too. It's cool. So, I wanted to go on tour because I wanted to show my wife that my skills are valuable. Turns out they're not. That's okay. That's fine too. Hey baby, how you doing? Like, I'm kind of hard on her. I feel like I'm too hard on my wife. I need to give her more space. I gotta give her time for herself. So I'm sleeping around now, if anyone's interested. Yeah? Okay, we can talk, it's cool. This isn't a joke, but we were driving to this show. The last show I did was in Cleveland. Obviously, I'm a shitty tour manager, because this is the next show. Cool. We were driving to this show, and an owl flew directly into our windshield, shattered the windshield. Not a joke. I can actually see the car from here. It has a shattered windshield. That's crazy to me. I'm supposed to come up with like some hilarity about that. And I tried, so this is the best I could do. It was like, one, an owl flew into our windshield. I didn't realize that owls made spider webs, but that's what happened to the glass. That was one. The other one I had was, how many hits does it take to get to the center of our windshield? One. My stepdad liked that one too, which is cool because he's still planning to send us $500. But the last time he sent me money was like a week ago, and I was supposed to have a productive means of, no, it didn't work out. Hey guys. All right. So I'm not a college dropout. I graduated late. I called my mom to tell her. I was like, Mom, I'm not going to graduate on time. That pause really pissed her off. She didn't like the pause. I dig it. So I saw a sign that said $30 facials, and I just thought they'd be more than that. Like, I used to live in San Francisco. Shit, oh my God. Like, San Francisco's amazing. You can find whatever you're looking for on the street, especially if you're looking for human feces. And I was in the Tenderloin one time, I kissed my wife on the corner, and this woman came up to me, and she was like, excuse me, if I can't have sex with my Johns in the bushes, you can't kiss or have sex on the corner. I just thought that was unreasonable. I used to consider prostitution, but I couldn't afford it. So I was in Vegas also. My first time in Vegas, I had a show, and I was all proud, you know. I was walking down the strip, and I saw this dude in a Chewbacca costume take off his mask. Wookiee mistake, yeah. I was walking down the strip,